I been watching a channels here the last couple of days. Me and Teresa have, and we have been discussing what we have and what we need. If we got everything, you don't ever truly know if you have everything until you're but I started doing some hey Terry, doing some a little bit of research last night. Of every time that I can remember that we had a SHTF situation. And there's a lot of them, guys. There's a lot of SHTF situations over the past few years that just didn't happen. Halley's Comet, Y2K, Mayans calendar ending. Everybody thought that was it, you know. Some people even packed up and went to the hills for the Y2K. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I was worried then when all that stuff was going on. And but I feel like that I'm a little more worried now than I was with those, on everything that's going on around us. I think they're lying to us on the COVID numbers. Teresa does too, and so does Reagan. A friend of mine from work who got the COVID, he had to continuously get tested until his test came back negative before they would let him come back to work. And he found out that every time he tested positive, they chalked it up as a new case. So 6 times, I think it was, they said he was positive, so that's 6 new cases of COVID. I'm wondering, and he confronted them about it, and he said that's just the way they do it. So I know that the numbers that we're seeing probably like the election, you know, a lot more for one than the other. But yeah, I wonder how many really it is. You know, I remember when they said that New York was shutting down during the first lockdown, and they had to have refrigerator trucks for the bodies, and at this one certain hospital, and somebody did a video over there and there was no refrigerator trucks and all this stuff. So, you know, I'm not stupid, and I know none of y'all are either. They did pull the wool over our eyes for a while. I believe that there is COVID out there, but I don't believe it's as bad as they're saying it is. I think a lot of the deaths that they're calling COVID was from other things. Yes, they could have had a heart attack or something that the COVID triggered, and I would call that COVID, even though it was a heart attack. I would, if the person, because you never know if the person would have lived or not. But they're saying a lot of other things are COVID related that I don't think was. But that's not what I want to talk about. They're fixing to shut down a whole bunch of states, and there's already long lines. Y'all seen that little video in Dallas, Texas, where the food line was 2,500 cars long for people trying to get food. I hope they all got food. Also seen some of the grocery stores, how they're looking, starting to look slim. Well, what is y'all's take on it? It's just that it's like, what if, you know? If nothing happens, then all of us that's prepared for this has spent a whole lot of our life savings to get ready. But I believe that our parents did the same thing for whenever they had their little SHTF situations. Back then, that's not what they called it, but I don't know what's on y'all's mind about it. I'm fixing to stop up here at the hardware store, and I'll get to catch up on the comments, y'all. Teresa went to our daughters in Dallas for this weekend. They're gonna have an early Thanksgiving, and I am on call, so I cannot go. But I told her to be careful. I surely don't want her to catch the COVID and bring it back or get sick or get anybody else sick. I think that it's worse than the flu. That's just what I think. But I also think that we haven't had very many flu cases this year either. I think a lot of the stuff that they're saying is COVID is probably the flu. But I sure do feel like something's gonna happen. It's like in the air. You can almost feel it. This has been the worst year of my entire life. I got turned into the wrong place. You know, we're all getting monitored now. You gotta be careful what you say on your lives, because they have people watching us now. Well, I don't know what the keywords are they're catching on, but I probably done said it 5 times. COVID is probably one of them. But I have a little bit of a situation where we're going to Southern Boy Prepper's house for Thanksgiving, and I want to enclose the chicken pen so nothing can get into it, the raccoons or other animals. It's got a 6-foot tall gate all the way around, 6 foot tall, 10 foot wide, and 50 foot long. The problem is the top part is open, so anything that can climb the fence can climb right over. I'm thinking about putting something to enclose it, that way I can leave lots of food for the chickens and lots of water, where we can stay gone for a couple of days and not have to worry about them getting attacked or going hungry or thirsty. But it's 10 foot wide, guys, and 50 foot long. And I thought chicken wire, but the widest chicken wire they make is 6 foot. I don't know why I was thinking they made 10 foot, but it's only 6 foot. But let me catch up on y'all's comments, and I have a question from one of y'all if y'all are in here. Hey, Beach Lady. Hey, everybody, y'all do me a favor. I know we only got 18 people in here, 9 thumbs up, but if y'all would, check out Nuffin Edited, her YouTube channel, and The Beach Lady. Man, every time I watch The Beach Lady, she makes me hungry. All that stuff she's cooking and the stuff she does. She's in the comments here. It's The Beach Lady, and she's got a channel she's growing there, and she's doing really good. Y'all check her out. All right. Hey, Southern Grits. If y'all have a page, let me know, and I'll give y'all a shout out. Y'all don't have to pay me a dime. But hey, Don, Terry, Miss Carol, hey, Debbie, Deborah, hey, Michigan Mom, Oh, let's see here. Is Southern Boy Prepper in here or Kelly? Hey, Anna. You just need a small one big enough for 2 chickens? Yeah, I've got a lot more than 2 chickens. Okay, Kelly, thanks. I think Reagan's probably driving. He might be listening. Southern Grits. I've never seen that one before. I like that. That would be a Georgia, Alabama thing. Oh no, I guess it could be Mississippi, Louisiana, Southeast Texas. Man, it is sunny and hot here today. I've got my air conditioner on. It is 88 degrees. Hey, hey Paige. Paige Denise? Is that right? ACB? Oh, wait a minute. I just got a text from work. It is now mandatory everyone test twice a week. Wow. That's not an easy test to do either. Oh, thank you, Anna. Thank you very much. Don't run them more than twice because I think it will. Hey, thanks, Nothing, for putting Beach Lady's link up there. Y'all click on Beach Lady's link there if y'all want to go check her channel out. Hey, Prepper Nation. I know you, I understand. I can't stay very long either. Yeah, if y'all never had the COVID test, it's not an easy test to do. Hey guys, to see. Well, I'm getting up to 25 people. Yeah, we were talking in the beginning about how there's a lot of stuff going on, and how a lot of stuff has happened over the years, just in my lifetime, with people preparing for the end of the world, basically, with the Mayan calendar and Halley's Comet. And man, I'm excited. I got some important people in here. Eyes to See and Prepper Nation, Nothing Edited, the Beach Lady, Michigan Mom, Kelly, and Reagan. I know Reagan's driving, but I know he's listening. But I feel like this is different. And if y'all watch all these channels, like Prepper Nation and the other ones, you can just tell the intensity in their voices and in their channel, how it's not normal. It doesn't feel right. Something's definitely in the air. But I had to come over here to the hardware store to close in this chicken pen so we can go spend Thanksgiving with Reagan and Kelly. She asked what we wanted for dessert. I told her she needs to make us some creme brulee. I think that's a French dessert. I'm not sure. Darkness is spreading. Yeah, right. Be the light. I believe you're right, Prepper Nation. I think they're purposely trying to. Oh, thank you, Patricia. I found out if y'all watch the playlist more than once, it takes time away or something. I don't know how it works. You can only watch it once every 30 days. All right, tonight I'm going to make a video. I'm not going to go live tonight. I'm going to make a video either of the, yeah, I'm going to do the cinnamon candy tonight. If I can find all the stuff, Teresa hasn't put all up, but I'm going to do that tonight. Yeah, they're trying to destroy us. They're turning us all against each other. They're turning families against each other, races against each other. And, we were getting out of that. Hey, Sweet and Savory Words' daughter has COVID, y'all, her granddaughter. Y'all can say a prayer for her. But, Yeah, if y'all get a chance, I sent TJ Preps an email, and I went to her about to see if I typed in the right email. If y'all know where her email is, send it to me. I resent the other one I already sent. Hey, Claudia. Need hardware carpet to enclose the pen. Regular chicken wire won't keep the animals out. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think chicken wire is better than nothing. But the hardware cloth is, that's going to be hard to do because it's 10 foot wide and 50 foot long. And I need to cover the top of it. Somebody told me to put poultry netting on it, but that stuff's like fishing wire. I know a raccoon can get through that. But I'm building a new coop today, or starting on it. I'll have it done this weekend, and I'm going to have it turned around backwards, and I'm going to have a doggy door on it. And I bought this doggy door, and I didn't know that they had doggy doors that were on timers that can raise and close by themselves at certain times. That's what I needed, instead of one you have to manually open and close. So, because my chickens all go in at dark, and here it gets dark about 6 o'clock. 5:30, 6 o'clock, and they're all inside, and I go put them up. It's weird because I'm only an hour and a half away from Reagan and Kelly, and it'll still be kind of daylight here. In Reagan, it's pitch black dark over there where they are. Just an hour and a half away, going east. But I'm definitely go check out the that material for the top of the chicken pen and see what the widest one it is, because a roll of chicken wire 50 foot long is like $60, but it's only the widest I can get is 6 feet, so I'd have to buy 2 rows and tie them together in the middle to do that. So, or maybe run a sorry about that. Somebody tried to call me and messed up my deal here. Yeah, what I was saying is that the chicken pen is 10 foot wide and 50 foot long, and the widest chicken wire I can find is 6 foot. So I would have to buy 2 rows and tie them together in the middle. Thank you. The guy just told me I had a low tire. My tires are bad on this truck. Well, let's go walk around out here and see what we can see that we can use for a top that's a little bit more sturdy than not having anything on it at all. So let's see what they got. I am at Tractor Supply. And Lowe's and Home Depot will not answer their phones. I've never hardly ever been able to get them to answer their phones. So we'll see what they have. What I made my chicken run out of is, y'all see that dog cage right there? I bought, one was given to me that was this size right here. It's when I first started out with my chickens. I think I had like 4 or 5 chickens in here. And then I bought, somebody had put a bunch of these together and made one long run, 40 feet long. And I bought all of that for $50, and I put them all together, so it's a 50 foot long chicken run out of a giant dog run. Now here you go, nothing. This is perfect for 2 or 3 chickens. Reagan has something like this for his chickens, but it's bigger. I don't know if they'll let me in here or not. Let me ask them. Is it all right if I come look at your wire?
Yes, sir. I'm closing the gate, so you have to go back in.
Okay, thank you. So here's welded utility fabric. That would work. Five foot tall, 100 feet long. So if I only have to go 50 foot, I could buy this one thing, cut it in the middle, and splice them together.
Found something particular?
How much is this, do you know?
That was $115.
Oh, $115? What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to enclose a chicken pen, but it's 10 foot long.
We have chicken farm.
You think that would keep out some
Chicken hawk?
raccoons? What I'm having trouble with right now.
That's it. 150-foot roll. 4 foot long.
That one. The longest y'all had was 4 foot.
We have a 6. We have a 6 foot,
Yeah.
and it's only
Time together at the middle. Let me look at this down here and weigh my options on this, because this is a little bit more heavier to keep raccoons and stuff. I think a raccoon would get through that pretty easy.
That's actually, that welded wire isn't very strong.
Oh, it's not?
No, sir. It's the weaker of the wires that we sell. The chicken wire is twisted,
Yeah.
so it's a little stronger.
Okay. If it was
That
5
stuff
foot,
that stuff is just tacked on for. It might keep some dogs in, but if something's prying on it,
yeah. All right. Well,
but I mean, it's also, like you said, you're covering something. You're not putting it on
yeah.
the ground for them to.
Yeah. That might be the easiest thing. I'm gonna see what they have over at the hardware store. What time do y'all close?
Oh, we close at like 9 o'clock.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that would keep a raccoon out from going through the top. That's 100 foot long?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, man. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta run to the bank and to the hardware store. Listen, y'all. If I can get one more person in this chat, I will be tied with my all-time high. Thank you, sir.
No problem. You have a nice day.
28 people in here. I'm going to show y'all something. Our neighbor down the road makes greenhouses, and he uses this stuff right here. It's called cow panel. It's real thick. It's real thick. It's kind of heavy, but he'll make a rainbow out of it and nail it to old pallets, I think is what it is, and cover it with plastic, and boom, you have a greenhouse. But I thought, since I'm a welder, I could get 3 or 4 of these and lay them down side by side and weld them all together and make Teresa a huge greenhouse out of it. But I seen what he did, and I thought it was a really cool idea. The only thing is, he actually built a door on it where you could go in and out. And close it in. So that was pretty cool. I'm not a carpenter. I would probably not do very well at doing that. But the hardware store's right down the street. We'll go down there, see what they got. But I can't make any purchases right now until after I go to the bank. All right. Let me see what y'all had to say. I thought I seen TJ Preps in here. Or something about TJ. I'm trying to find her email. Oh yeah, Terry. Positive every day. Grateful for good friends and good family. TJ Preps 2020. That's what I didn't do. I didn't put the 2020 in. And I done sit there in the email twice. I'm going to screenshot this. Hopefully it'll screenshot while I'm live. Uh-oh, I lost it. You screenshot? There we go. I got it now. I'll resend her another email. I looked everywhere for it on her page and couldn't find it. I don't know if she took it off. I just wasn't looking in the right places. Hey, Patricia. Lots of steaders make them greenhouses. Yep. It's an actually cool looking greenhouse. The plastic is already ripping on it, but it's had the plastic on it for a while. All right. We'll take a drive down here to the hardware store and see what they got. Looking for the hardware fabric. They didn't have it here that I could see unless they have it inside. And I really don't think they have hardware fabric that is that wide. What I'm gonna have to do is, Teresa said to weave it back and forth, but then you have a bunch of gaps and you have a whole lot of work of tying it all together. Either way, it's gonna be a lot of work, because if it's just a 5 foot wide one, then I'll have to buy 2 rolls and tie them together in the middle, so it'll go the 10 foot width, and then the 50 foot length. But I got to get it done, because we got to go to Reagan's house. Hey, Simple Cottage Life, I just got through watching your video. That's another, y'all guys, y'all got to check her channel out. My Simple Cottage Life. Yes, another good channel. Really down to earth people. You kind of become like the people that you hang around, and those are the kind of people that that I like to associate with. Down to earth. I kind of get a little bit mad at the some of the channels that I watch, because in my mind they're doing a whole lot of fear mongering. I watched one the other day, and it's a real skinny guy. Cannot remember the name of his channel, but I went through all his videos, and every title and every video was the world's coming to an end in some way, shape, or form. I was thinking, man, and he had like almost 500,000 people subscribed to him. I know that's what people want to hear. I sure hate doing that. Scaring people to watch my channel. Like I have the answers. Nobody has the answers. Except for the man upstairs. Oh, they got a boatload of chicken wire and stuff here. It doesn't look very wide, but I am sure going to go check it out and see what they got. Well, let's go see what they got here. Told you it was a short trip. Yeah, CB, it sure does. But that's what sells, I guess, guys. The fear mongering. It's a big selling point. And I am now at our little mom and pop hardware store. It's not a big franchise hardware store. This is 150 feet chicken wire, and it's got the small wire. I like what the guy said, the wire's wrapped together. That is 5 foot tall.
Customer needs help on 13.
could probably do that. I kind of wish they had a 10-foot tall one, so I wouldn't have to splice it together. Now here's that other stuff over here. It's called hardware cloth that she was talking about. It's a lot thinner. But it's a lot more expensive, and it doesn't come that wide. It looks like that's the only wide one they have there. It looks like maybe 4 foot. It might be 5 foot. You hear the guys behind me? It's already November and it's still like summertime here. This one right here. What size is that sucker? That's pretty daggum tall. That's 6 foot, y'all. Oh yeah, that's every bit of 6 foot. I'm 6'1", right close to it, and it's every bit as tall as I am. Ooh, I like that. Wonder how much that bad boy cost. It doesn't say what size it is. What size is this right here?
That one would be
6 foot by 150.
Yeah, we got 1 inch chicken wire. Yeah, I want to say it's 6 foot, 150. Pink band means 150, and these yellow bands are just 50. Sadly, we don't have in between. If we did, we'd be making a killing.
Yeah, no kidding.
But 1 inch chicken wire, yeah, 6 foot tall.
Or if you had two 50s, 6 foot 50s, that would work too.
Yeah, I think we only got one of those in 1 inch holes, and then we've got one in 2 inch holes.
What about a 5 footer? There's a 5 foot.
Yeah, 5 foot. I think that's the only 5 footer we got in 1 inch.
So I could do a 5 foot and a 6 foot. I'm trying to cover a chicken pen, the top, and it's 10 foot wide.
Gotcha.
I could do 2 5s, but I want it to overlap a little bit.
Yeah, if you were to make it overlap, hell, 5 and a 6 would work.
You know how much these are?
No idea. I can go get a price for it if you need me to, though.
Would you please?
Yeah,
Well, I'll look around out here at the other wire.
Yeah,
You got
that's no problem.
the 6 foot, 50 foot, and the 6 foot,
All right, the
5 foot,
yeah.
50
I got
foot.
you. I'll pick it up.
Okay. Yeah, it's got to just keep the raccoons and stuff out of the chicken pen. You'll see how helpful these people are here. Prep hard, pray harder. Hey, I tried to tag you in a message last night. I am Jonathan. Hey guys. Talking about the end of the world coming.
Brandon or Sadie to the counter.
I know that it just feels different this time. It doesn't feel like the Halley's Comet one that I lived through, and the Mayan calendar and Y2K. Although everybody was freaking out about those, this definitely feels different. And I'm not letting it get me down. Hey y'all, this stuff is made in Oklahoma. I got a lot of family in Oklahoma. Let's see what size this is. This is 6 foot by 50 foot. That's the welded wire. But Teresa says we cannot go to Reagan and Kelly's until I get the chicken pen built and get the top on the wire on their chicken run. So I have to get that done. And I don't know why I thought in my mind they would have chicken wire that was 10 foot wide. Biggest thing they got, the widest thing they got is 6 foot. That's 6 by 100. Two-inch squares. If I bought a little bit of extra chicken wire, I can build something for the babies to go outside in since it's been so hot, rather than leaving them in the garage. Here he comes with the price.
Alright, so from what I'm getting inside,
Okay.
The 6-foot roll will be $64.99 before tax,
Uh-huh.
and the 5-foot roll will be $43.
And they're both 50 footers?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm going to run to the bank and I'll come back and I'm going to get those two.
All right, sounds like a plan.
All right, thanks, man.
Yes, sir, no problem.
That's what I'm going to, it's going to be a lot of work. I'm going to have to roll them out. Get my baling wire. And thread them together. I'll overlap them. I'll thread them together. All right. Hey, we're back up to 29 people. I was telling y'all 29, oh, 30, record. That's the most people I've ever had in the chat. 30, we're back down to 29. I had 30 for 2 seconds, Kelly. Did you see that? Hey, Armadillo Junction. They keep the hawks out, exactly. I'm having more trouble with the raccoons right now, Miss my simple colleague, Miss Carol. Miss Mary. I don't know what I said Miss Carol for. My mind is gone somewhere else. Look here, guys. I'll end this chat. If I can get 31 people in here, that'll be the all-time record. That way I won't jinx myself. Oh, we're back to 30. We're back to 30. Woo-hoo-hoo. Hey, Blue Rose. You just put me, Blue Rose, you just broke the record for my all-time high on people in my chats. 30 people. Is Kelly still in here? And Reagan? Yeah. It's the simplest things that make me I wouldn't pick up 2x4s, but that would be very expensive, I think. And everybody's out of lumber right now. Oh. I only see 30. Prep hard, pray harder. Hey, hey, there's Southern Boy Prepper. I got you. Southern Boy Prepper's in here, but he's driving, so let's not have him do nothing foolish like talk on the chat while he's driving and have an accident. I don't think I could bear losing my only buddy. Kelly was in here, Reagan. I don't know where she went. Oh, now we got 31. There we go. We got 31 people, guys. Yeah. The simplest thing in life brings joy to me. Hey, Rebecca. Good to see you too. I'm out. Everything I talked about at the beginning of this video, and I'm almost at the end. I'm at 39 minutes. But I got the most people in this chat that I've ever had in any chat ever. 31 people. Hey, what big eyes? Hey, Lone Star. Hey. Oh, that's me. I get so excited I don't know who I'm talking to. Oh, man. All right, guys. Y'all take it easy. God bless y'all. Tell your loved ones you love them because you never know what tomorrow brings. No, I to see. Yes, I got the email, but I was sending it to tjpreps@gmail.com, and then I forgot to put the 2020 in it. So I resent it this morning without the 2020 after she sent me a message. So I will send it again. Thank you very much. Wanda, Louisiana style. Hey, Wanda, we have some Louisiana people in here. I'm in East Texas, Dayton, Texas. Y'all heard me say that a million times. And we'll be going to Louisiana for Thanksgiving to DeQuincy, actually, to Southern Boy Prepper. Y'all check his channel out. I think everybody I have in my channel is from Southern Boy Prepper, pretty much. We're all over there together. Hey, everyone. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this because my numbers are starting to go down. I was excited I got to 31. I'm so happy. Maybe one day I'll get to 32. I don't know if Teresa's is watching or not. She's on her way to Dallas, Texas to see our daughter. but our oldest daughter's driving her, so she's probably watching something on YouTube. Yeah, I'm Jonathan. Yeah, I'm excited. Can't believe it. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of y'all. It's next week. I'm hoping to do a live, or get Reagan to do a live, and we'll do a live together on one phone instead of two, and share our wonderful Cajun Thanksgiving dinner that we've never had. Mr. Tom, I know that I have no other choice. I've got to do something. It's up on top, so I think it would be easier for them to tear through that wire. Hey everybody, Mr. Tom's in here. I think that them pulling from the top might be harder than if it was on the bottom or on the side where they could pull out. If they're standing on top of it, I don't know. I have no idea what to put on top of it. The other wire, that they have here is called fabric. What is that stuff called? That's a little bit thicker, but they only have it in like 3-foot sections and 50-foot long. I'm covering 10 foot by 50 foot. I do have an electric fence gadget, and I have the wire, so when I cover the top, I might run an electric wire fence across the top of it. I think, Mr. Tom, that would help a little bit, better than just leaving it open. I've been noticing a lot of raccoons in my chicken pen, but they have not been messing with the chickens too much. They're basically eating the chicken feed. And I got one raccoon so big that when I run out there and scared him, he barely made it over the fence. He looked like somebody like me trying to climb over a freaking 6-foot tall fence. Blue Road's going to Alabama. I'm going to Louisiana, and Blue Road's going to Alabama. How many of y'all plan on traveling this Thanksgiving? 2x2s? I'll look and see if they have 2x2s. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Oh, anyway. I'm gonna have it tight, and boards is a good idea. I put one every if I put one every 10 foot, I would only have to put it I would only need 5 of them, but I think I would double up on that and put one every 2.5 feet for the strength. Mr. Tom, I'm being lazy today, as usual, making a live video because I just don't have time to do the I'm having so much trouble with my computer at home. My son's trying to help me get through it, and Reagan's trying to help me get through it, and the GoPro don't want to load the video on the computer right. So I'm pretty much just doing this to kind of catch everybody up, since I haven't had much to say to anybody here lately. But anyway, guys, Mr. Tom, give me a holler tonight if you would, anytime. Probably after 5 or 6, just give me a call. I'll be at the house. It would probably be about 6 or 7 your time, I guess. But really, truly, tell your loved ones you love them. Because truly, if you don't and something happens to them, you'll have that missed opportunity. And let their ears hear it while everything is okay, in case something ever happens. God forbid that it does. Hopefully nothing happens. But y'all take it easy. Have a good day. Hope we get another cool front here soon, because it's really hot here today. I'm sure it's hot in Alabama too, because I know it is in Louisiana. Bye, y'all.